Good morning. Welcome to the channel, Gray Cloudy Day. I'm Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. And, been trying to stay in the moment this morning. Like just then. And there's something I've been listening to, or that's been coming up in several things I'm listening to on YouTube and on Spotify, as far as like seminars or speeches by certain people talking about practicing non-thought, trying to find those spaces of time when we realize that we don't have any thoughts going on in our brain at that moment. Like on my walk this morning, I was listening and it was talking about that, and the speaker, Eckhart Tolle, was saying, from now to now, did you have any thoughts? Then he did it again and he made it a little longer. Then he was talking about, as you're listening to me, like I'm going to use that as an example. Like right now in this video, as you're listening to me, are you having to think about what it is I'm saying? In other words, do you understand it without having to think about it? And that made so much sense to me. Like he was talking about finding something during your day, even if it's just brief seconds at a time, to consciously develop an awareness of spaces of time during your day without any thinking. And I never thought about it so much, but as I'm being aware of this now, I realize all these different times during my day, a lot of times that are without thought. And I have a lot of times had trouble with too much thinking. I do that often. I think too much sometimes. I think we all do. And the big takeaway from what I'm meditating on and listening to is thinking is also addictive. Like we think about all these other addictions we can have, but just thinking can be addictive. Like the mind, that's one of the main things that we've done all our lives. So anyway, if you've watched me this far into this video, you might be wondering, does he have anything to read? Well, I'm going to read you a little something. And I picked Living a Life of Awareness because I'm just practicing being aware that I am more aware. At least I feel that I'm more aware than I have been in a long time. And I'm aware of that point in my life, of that particular thing. So, Living a Life of Awareness, which is a daily meditation on the Toltec path. It's something, Toltec wisdom book. But this particular reading is becoming aware of your beliefs. Since we are the living beings who give life to our beliefs in the first place, we must remember to shift our confidence away from our beliefs and back to ourselves. Rather than having confidence in what we know, we have confidence in who we are. Instead of defending or debating a belief with all our might, we look and listen to what is going on around us. Questioning ourselves and being open to changing our minds about something does not mean that we must question the core of our being. With self-confidence, we can simply question our beliefs and the stories we've created to describe our being. And I also picked that because, and I might have shared this recently in the past few months because, I've just sort of started randomly picking some of these meditations to read here and there to you guys. And I keep reiterating, you can go back in the channel history and find where I did read the entire book. And I'm very slack on getting any more videos put on there, but that is coming. There's like 30-something videos on there right now, as far as a playlist for Living a Life of Awareness. But I was thinking about this for myself because of how, if you go back about 6 weeks ago when I went through that like kind of a down period, the dark night of the soul, or like a reawakening of some sort, I was questioning, maybe not the core, but I was questioning, like I said, did I make all this stuff about Gray Cloud being Gray Cloud up? Am I delusional? Does the big kahuna, does God really speak and communicate with me? You know, like just, so I was questioning beliefs or things that I had came to know for certain, or I thought I did. And then I came out of it with a verification of everything's on course. It's still exactly what I thought. And so here I am sharing with you guys and becoming aware of different beliefs and things that sometimes I've grown to understand differently, you know, as I've grown through life. Like I might have believed something 25 years ago that I know for certain isn't real or true now, you know, like, anyway, let's read what the practice, if you're trying to practice this meditation in your daily routine today, let's see what that is. Today, become aware when you feel the need to defend a belief. Ask yourself, where did I learn this belief? How has this belief affected me? Am I using this belief well? Do I still need this belief? Vow to release any belief that no longer serves you. I'm not going to really, I've mentioned this a time or two, but there's certain things that some people get in the debate of that I think on either side it's irrelevant. Such as, I think sometimes people miss the mark by trying to prove their point so hard that they don't even pay attention to the other side that's also trying to prove a point to them, and realize sometimes maybe you're wasting some energy trying to prove a point to each other. If that point is if it ain't affecting your life in a great manner on how you live day to day personally, then certain things are pointless to be trying to point out. Now, I didn't think about this beforehand and come up with none of that. It just kind of is coming to me, and I did contemplate on what am I going to do a video about this morning. And I want to get back, like I picked a meditation to read, but I've shared quite a bit just in thought processes here, and I really enjoyed that kind of video, or doing these kind of videos. I may even fire up a live stream here shortly. It depends. I am a little anxious feeling, so I don't know, but I feel like I might be in a good enough space to do like a solo kind of stream for just a short little while. We will see. And if not, until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Ditto.